YouTube. In the summer of 2013, there was a song and video that came out that was the center of a lot of controversy and criticism. No, not that one.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard.
No, not that one either. The song and video that I am talking about is... This song was talked about, blogged about, satirized, and tweeted about to death. Not only was it getting a lot of hate for just being a terrible song in general, there was one criticism in particular that was the focal point of the song. That criticism was for being rapey. And I think that that criticism is a little bit unfair. And don't get me wrong, this song definitely deserves that title and criticism. Robin Thicke comes across as such an unbelievably arrogant and sleazy douchebag. And I cannot emphasize douchebag enough. And yeah, for those who haven't seen the unrated version, he flat out says that Robin Thicke has a big dick in big bold letters. My problem with this, with it being rapey, being so controversial and such a big deal, is why this song? Yeah, he says some blaringly rapey things about how she knows she wants it and you need a bad guy to show you how it's done, blah blah blah. But there's nothing being said in this video that hasn't been said a million times in a million other songs, you know, in the past decades. The whole I know you want it thing has been a prevalent theme in pop music for quite some time now. Hell, parts of Bang Bang completely mirror Blurred Lines.
Bang, bang, into the room. I know you want it.
And no one's complaining about that. So yeah, that's why I do think this is a very rapey song. I don't think it stands out for being so. So why not talk about some other songs in pop music, current and past, that had some very rapey themes in them that were definitely satirized and talked about a whole lot less than this was. Let's get started for my top 5 rapey songs of all time, or what I know right now. Number 5, Tonight I'm Loving You by Enrique Iglesias. Okay, so if you've only heard the radio version, you're probably wondering why the song is on this list. Aside from one line that could probably be deemed as troubling by the very beginning saying, I know you want me, it's a pretty harmless song, just your run-of-the-mill guy trying to hook up with a girl in a club kind of a song. Nothing really stands out here, especially for being rapey. But the actual version is a completely different story entirely. There is one line, no, actually one word that completely changes the context of the song in its entirety. Here is the radio version.
Please excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, but tonight I'm loving you.
Here is the actual version.
Please excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, but tonight I'm f***ing you.
Well, damn. Well, let's analyze this for a minute. So in the actual song, he's saying, listen, this is how it is. I don't mean to be rude, but point blank, we're f***ing. And he wants this opinion made clear and this point driven home hard. He repeats this line 13 times in the song. A part of this is not rude. Could you imagine if someone came up and said this to you in real life? His approach comes off as sleazy and arrogant and aggressive. And that is only exacerbated when you couple it with the fact that he is obvious, that he seems to be completely uninterested on her opinion on the matter. He wants to fuck you. That's the way it is, and that's the way it's gonna be apparently. You don't get too much to offer to the table. It's just, yeah, that's what we're doing.
Please excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, but tonight I'm f***ing you.
This song is currently on the charts. The next song I'm going to talk about is Animals by Maroon 5.
Baby, I'm playing on you tonight.
And while I don't have too much to say on this song in particular, the lyrics and video kind of speak for themselves. There are a few things I want to say about this song. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the lyrics here. Here we go. Baby, I'm preying on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, moles, moles. Baby, wait, maybe you think that you can hide. I can smell your scent from miles. Just like animals. Baby, I'm so what you trying to do to me? It's like we can't stop, we're enemies, but we get along when I'm inside of you. You're like a drug that's killing me. I cut you out entirely, but I get so high when I'm inside you. Yeah, you can start over, you can run free, you can find other fish in the sea, you can pretend it's meant to be, you can stay away from me, I can still hear you making that sound, taking me down, rolling on the ground, you can pretend that it was me, but no. Again, not much to be said. It's obviously clearly meant to be about somebody who is disturbed and stalking somebody, and that's made even clearer by the video. The only line or two that I really want to touch on here is the part where he's saying you can say that it was me, but no, and you can try to hide and I'm finding you, and I'm going to find you. What gets to me about these few lyrics is particularly the you can say that it was me, but no. In the video, again, it's made clear that she's not interested, she completely rejects him, and he has this whole fantasy on his mind. But with that line, he's taking his actions and his twisted fantasies and his obsession and putting it on her. Like, you can say that it was me, you can blame me for what I'm gonna do, but no, it's your fault. You're the one who instigated the situation. And that is a very common thing for rapists and date rapists to say. They totally blame the victim for instigating and causing the incident to happen. So while this song probably is intentional to be stalky and kind of rapey and everything, I think that one line kind of brings it to another level that I'm not sure even the writer was completely aware of. So it's just something I really wanted to touch on because I think it takes it to like another creepy level. Blah 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 by Kesha.
Coming at your mouth with your blah blah blah.
Yes, women can be rapey too. And if a woman being on this list never crossed your mind, you are totally sexist. Just kidding. Let's just get right down to it. Blah 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 blah. Coming out your mouth with your blah blah blah. Zip your lips like a padlock and meet me in the back with the jack at the jukebox. And I don't really care where you live at. Just turn around, boy, and let me hit that. Don't be a little bitch with your chit chat. Just show me where your dick is at. So cut to the chase, kid, because I know you don't care what my middle name is. I want to be naked, but you're wasted. This is pretty aggressive when you really think about it. She's got a guy that she's interested in trying to sleep with, and she's telling him just to basically shut the hell up and just whip his dick out. Now, if this was a man approaching a woman saying, hey, shut your mouth, turn yourself around, and whip your tits out, this would be received as a threat. I think she's also being pretty manipulative in the way she's trying to seduce him. She's calling him things like little bitch and making fun of him for wanting to get to know her, and she's tearing him down while she's trying to seduce him. Another part too, she wants to have sex with him, but he is obviously so intoxicated that he is in no way probably able to give real consent. I want to be naked, but you're wasted. Yes, he's obviously so wasted to the point that he can't find where his dick is at and sleep with her, and she's still trying to tear him down and being highly aggressive. Yes, if this roles were reversed and this is a guy doing this to a woman who was so intoxicated and being so aggressive, this song would have had a much different reaction. And if you think that I'm being ridiculous and reading too much into this, why don't we read some quotes from Kesha herself? Kesha herself has admitted that she's a little rapey and that she likes to prey on shy and sexually inexperienced men. She says she's a little rapey, she's a tiger who likes to pounce her meat, and she likes to divergenize sexually inexperienced and unassuming men. If this was a man who had admitted to enjoy being rapey and preying on naive and sexually inexperienced women, they would be crucifying him. But she's a woman, so who cares, right? Not that big a deal. Equality, why do we need that?
How can that?
Jamie Foxx, blame it on the alcohol.
Blame it on the alcohol, blame it on the
This is like the date rapist national anthem. There's nothing subtle about it. There are no innuendos. There is no other way that this song can be interpreted. This song contains every date rape scenario and cliche you can think of. A man is trying to hook up with a woman at a club. Again, every cliche, apparently people never hook up or meet anywhere outside of a club, right? The man in this song is pouring alcohol down a woman's throat for the sole purpose of making her looser so he can enjoy the effects later on. It's pretty clear that she has already rejected his advances, but he knows just by the look in her eyes that she really wants it and is just putting on a front. And when they both wake up and regret it in the morning, hey, we can just blame it on the alcohol. This is gonna be a fun read. She says she usually don't, but I know she front, cause shorty know what she want. She doesn't seem like she easy. I ain't saying she won't do, but you know what she probably gonna do. What you been fiending inside, don't lie now. Girl, what you drinking? Gonna let it sick in, here for the weekend. Thinking we can see what we can be if we press fast forward. Just run more around and you're down, I know it. Fill another cup, feeling on your butt, what? She spilled some drink on me, and now I know she's tipsy. She put her body on me. She keeps staring into my eyes. No telling what I'm gonna do. Baby, I would rather show you what you've been missing in your life when I get inside. Girl, I know you feel good. Dancing like you look. Couple more shots, you open like a book. I ain't tripping. Okay, yes, there are instances where drunk sex can be completely consensual. But what's troubling here is the intent. He is intentionally putting alcohol in her system when she's already said she doesn't want to sleep with him, and he's going to get her in an intoxicated state so he can pounce on her when she is in that weaker state. And there is every cliche that you can think of in this scenario. In a club, using alcohol to take advantage of her. The whole I know you want it thing, because even though you say no, I see a look in your eyes that's an open invitation. Not only is this a rapey song and offensive song, it is completely unoriginal. Adam Lambert's For Your Entertainment. So hot out the box, can we pick up the pace? This is either about a hookup or consummating a relationship. It's the first time these two are having sex. Now he goes on to describe how he is going to rock her, or in Adam Lambert's case, his world. Yes, men get raped too, but then it gets really dark really fast. I told you I'ma hold you down until you're amazed. Let's go, baby. It's my show. Do what I say. Don't trip off the glitz I'm gonna display. I told you I'ma hold you down until you're amazed. Give it to ya till you screaming my name. No escape when I start. Once I'm in, I own your heart. There's no way you'll ring the alarm, so hold on until it's over. Do you know what you got into? Can you handle what I'm about to do? Because it's about to get rough for you. I'm here for your entertainment. So even though it starts out consensual, he's basically saying that it doesn't matter if you start hurting or you're uncomfortable. I will not take your pleas. I will not listen to your pleas to stop. Even if it starts out consensual, if your partner is doing something that is making you uncomfortable or is physically hurting you, you have the right to say no, express your displeasure at any time, and your partner should listen to you. Another aspect of the song that I find troubling is he's making a point of being dishonest with his partner and putting up a facade of him that's really not him. The singer is clearly into rough sex, and by him saying lines like, you thought I was soft and sweet, you thought an angel slipped out of your feet, do you have any idea what you got yourself into? Apparently he's not being forthright about that. He's into rough sex, and instead of being upfront, he's gonna spring it on him during intercourse. Not only is Adam Lambert making this guy thinking he's something that he's not, he is anticipating not taking no for an answer when he wants him to stop. He's expecting his partner to not be into what he's going to be doing at first, and he's expecting his partner to be uncomfortable, and he seems to be kind of getting a thrill off of that. It's really dark when you think it through. But I'm about to turn up the heat. I'm here for your entertainment. So yeah, that's my list of some incredibly rapey songs that seem to get overlooked, at least from what I've seen. And this is what I see. This may not be what you see. I mean, some of the songs like Limit on the Alcohol, I don't see how else they could be interpreted, but so this is my list. I hope you enjoyed it. Is there anything I missed? Do you think that there's something that should have been on here? So go ahead and comment, and if you enjoyed this, please subscribe. If there's something you would like to see in the future or any requests, anything you would like me to cover, go ahead and comment and leave a comment. All right.